Hi, I'm John Mangus, Metro Toledo John. Today is July the 13th, 2015. Welcome to Monday Mojo. So, let me walk you through a scenario. You're showing houses or you're driving through a neighborhood and you see that a friend or acquaintance just listed their house with someone else. It happens, right? We're never happy about that, but occasionally it happens. What do you do next? See, I think the natural reaction is to react, be angry, internalize what did I do wrong. In many cases, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just one of those things. We'll get into that in a minute. So, what do you do next? Maybe that's the better question. What should you be doing next? I would recommend that you go back to your office, you pull up the property, you look at the photos, you read the copy, you do some analysis on it, and not because you're going to go to the seller at all. What you're going to do, though, is familiarize yourself with the property so that you can think about, who do I have that might be a candidate to look at this house? Maybe you have some buyers that would be a fit for it. Perhaps some of the colleagues at your office have a buyer that might be a fit for it. You can talk it up around the office, maybe share some information. You obviously have probably been to the property because you are friends with these folks, right? So you have some knowledge that others won't have. You might want to have some conversations about that, because when you meet the mutual acquaintances that you have with these sellers, they're going to say, oh my goodness, why didn't you get that listing? And you're going to want to have something gracious, staying gracious, but something gracious to say, like, yeah, it's a great home, I'm sure it'll sell quickly. I took a lot of pleasure in talking it up around my office because it's such a good home and they're such nice people, I really want it to sell quickly for them. That will pay huge dividends with those fringe people that you're mutual acquaintances with between these sellers and yourself, because they're watching you to see how you handle it. The next thing that you want to think about is, how are you going to handle these sellers when you see them? In many cases, what you're going to find is the reason they listed with someone else has nothing to do with you. Quite honestly, in most cases, it's because some other external factor occurred. Like, for instance, maybe the wife's niece's husband just got his license and they wanted to give him a shot. There's probably nothing you can do about that. But they will hear from your mutual friends what you are doing behind the scenes to help promote their property, and they will appreciate it, and you will get referrals out of it, and you will stay professional. You will look like the one who is the consummate real estate professional in your marketplace, and that's exactly who you want to be in this scenario. Have a great week.